welcome everybody to the 2022 Africa-EU Energy Partnership Forum. It is a great pleasure to be with you once again as we get this crucial forum underway. We're gathered this year under the theme Advancing the Green Gateway between Africa and Europe. And ahead of that COP Africa Summit that we have coming up in Egypt in November, we're wanting to take this moment to seize COP27 for energy access and climate stability, especially in Africa. Indeed, this year, 2022, is already showing us that climate and energy are important topics. These are important topics that are impacting our lives as we look across the globe over. And so political decisions, ladies and gentlemen, they matter. And they will and can make the difference. And as we heard throughout the conversation, of all the money that is being committed to this, only 2% is going to the continent, right? Mm-hmm. So there's much room for more financial flows to flow to Africa in that sense.
So specifically on that session, we were talking about the African energy system we're trying to build. And if I can just pick out a few highlights, I think what's important to know firstly is that there are very ambitious and well thought out plans for the entire African continent about how we're going to build one energy system and how we're going to trade between different power pools and make sure that the entire continent does this together. And there's been very good progress and there are incredibly competent and committed people working on this. So I think that was point number one. Then we looked at what will it cost and how will we do it. And what was acknowledged there is that the investment cost is considerable. It's also true that, we're always going to invest money in an energy system, whether it's renewable or otherwise.
Right.
The order of magnitude of money that we need is not small, but it's also achievable. And if we look at the climate finance angles, then we see that, the money we can get in will make a significant difference to what we're trying to achieve. And most importantly, the EU and Africa can mutually assist each other in this. It's a joint journey. It's not the same journey. People don't start at the same place, but they're trying to get to the same end point, and therefore they can support each other.
We are basically throwing forward now to that all-important environment summit that's coming up in November in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt, COP27. And much of what we've been discussing here today is going to be further discussed, and we'll get some concretes, hopefully, out of that. And as an African, I'm looking forward to hearing what we secure for ourselves as a continent on that, and of course in partnership with our European friends.